Let's see, my palms are sweating and I am nervous. It is October 9th, 8:52 p.m., a Monday evening. Uh, I guess this will be published in 1 year. Yesterday, I told myself that I was going to do, I don't know why I did this, but every single day, my goal is for 1,000 days talking to a stupid fucking camera doing basically game filled of my workday trying to improve every single day. So I guess I have to make some predictions, or so I told myself. Let's see. Monetary predictions. Right now, last the early months of September, the month of September total, I guess I made $22,000. From there to now, it has been pretty slow. The next opportunity I have, and I've been talking about this quite a bit, is on October 20th. But I'm talking about very niche things right now that are not going to matter to me. I am guessing these are not going to be the make it or break it moments for me. And I'm probably not going to remember 84% of these stupid conversations I have with myself. So, how much money will I be making in 1 year? Well, first, I'm very concerned with the global economy, and I would not be surprised if business slows down in 8 to 12 months. And if that happens, I could see my incomes going down. So I would not be surprised if it is a hard time in the business world, and I might even be making less money. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm on an incredible uptrend. I do a $50,000 month, maybe a $70,000 month, but in 365 days from now, I do think that there is a chance that I'm making less money than I am now, simply because of the economy. Just like in 2008, you could pick the best house in the best neighborhood in the best area in the best market, but guess what? It's a global financial crisis and your real estate is going to go down no matter what. And I think a lot of businesses are going to be like that as well. So I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that I'm wrong, but I could also be wrong with the timing. Maybe it takes 24 months. Nonetheless, all I can really hope, I honestly don't care how much money I'm making in 1 year if I have these skills to where I know as a concrete fact that I can make a lot more money in the future. Because I don't care if I make any money for the next 1,000 days, because I know that if I continue to work the way that I am, it is not an if, but a when I start to make some serious money. It is simply a matter of time, because if you continue, I'm going to use a analogy from Alex Hormozzi's book. If you continue to roll a dice enough times, you are inevitably going to win. It is impossible not to. It is literally impossible. You can only fail at something so many times. If I spend 10 hours for the next 365 days, what is that? 3,600 hours on business? Oh my God. And then if I do that for the next 1,000 days, which is, I mean, almost 3 years, Jesus, how far progressed will I be in the world of business? A lot. So what do I hope? What are my goals? That I continue on the same path, that I do not start making a bunch of money and then lose sight of myself. That is probably the worst thing that could happen. If I do a 50, $60,000 a month and then I start going out a bit more and spending a lot more money and doing all these dumb things that I know I shouldn't do, because that is me accepting the reality of where I am. And I think that's fine to have fun, but I just want to strive for much, much more. And I think this is the most opportune time we have ever had. And if we are going through an economic bust in 12 to 16 months, then that is also the biggest opportunity. So if I can develop and craft my skills, this is going to be the single best opportunity for me ever, because every day is the best opportunity for you to start and progress. What about for YouTube though? What is a realistic YouTube goal in 365 days? Or not even goal, because I don't really care what happens as results would show for this. But what am I doing for monthly views if I had to take a guess? I don't know. I don't know how many people are going to be interested in a documentation of the type of journey that I'm on. All I hope is that I'm still making YouTube videos. If I had to guess, because when you do something every single day, it is inevitable that some people will like it. There is some human on the earth that is going to like something from somebody. And I think if I stay consistent enough, there is a decent chance I'm doing maybe 100,000 views a month. Let's say, let's just reverse engineer the math. Let's say it's 30 days in a month. How many views per video? If you're doing 5,000 views per video, that's over $100,000 or 100,000 views. But I don't know. I'm still just spitballing here. So that is a pure guesstimate. I would say one of my biggest goals is that I am a much better communicator and speaker. I'm not stuttering as much. I'm not rushing my sentences. In the last video I made, which is going to go out, I don't know, in a few days, I'm talking and I'm talking and I want to get every single idea out that's in my head. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm running out of breath when I'm speaking because I'm racing to compete with myself to finish the sentences. And even when I'm talking now, I'm doing that. So I'm really trying to get better at communicating and articulating my senses as coherently as possible, but also in the best mannerisms possible. I just think that's so powerful. And I love seeing and listening to people who are just, you can tell, so acquainted in the art of communication. And their lexicon's very good. And the way that they act in dialogue is remarkable. So I can tell that I'm already getting better from doing this for a few days. But if I do this for a year, I can tell that I'm going to be a lot better. And so that is another one of my main goals. The biggest is to just stick with it. Because if you stick with something for a long enough period of time, you will win eventually. Let's see. I honestly didn't think about this video at all before I hit record because I don't know if I have any necessary expectations that are going to blow it out the water. I don't know. I hope that I'm still doing videos and this does not go up and just embarrass me. Maybe I hope my hairline doesn't recede as much as it already is. Uh, where I'll be in the world, I have no clue. I move around quite a bit. So I don't know. This is all just up to see. And I'm just hoping that there are some people who come along for the journey. I guess I have no real expectations. I wish I had a concrete prediction, but I don't. I don't. I just want to stick with the process and see what happens. So, I guess on October 9th, 2024, we'll see if I'm still doing this. I'm going to continue to do this because I told myself I would, and I'm sticking to my word. Goodbye, and any final messages for my? I mean, this is like a damn time capsule. I don't know. Just do your best, dude. Look at that wisdom.